Everyone, and welcome to the Chrissy B Show, the only program in the UK and possibly the world that's dedicated to mental health and well-being. So we have a very varied show for you today, starting with my first guest, Amanda Neale, founder of talent show Junior Star Singer Songwriter. The show helps to promote young artists aged between 10 to 16 to provide a platform to be heard by experts from the music industry so they can get the knowledge and the expertise that they need. She'll be joined by singers Billy and Louie Hughes, who'll be performing their original song, Changed. Then it's all about dancing for good mental health as we take a look at a Zumba class with a difference and also show you our MHD challenge at the Pauline Quirk Academy. We then speak to our resident autism news correspondent Anna Kennedy and her guest, multi-award-winning Siena Castellon, a nationally recognised neurodiversity advocate and anti-bullying campaigner. We then have our workout of the week with Natalia Katowska. And finally, we have nutritionist Severine Menem showing us how to prepare super yummy and healthy ice creams without a dedicated ice cream machine. So let's get straight to my first guests, Amanda, Billy and Louie. Welcome to the show, Billy, Louie and Amanda.
Hello.
Lovely to have you all on. We are going to be explaining the connection between you in just a moment, but let's go to Amanda first, who you are the founder of Junior Star Singer Songwriter, which is how you know Billy and Louie here. Mm-hmm. But first of all, can you tell us about your father, because I know he had a big impact on your life.
Yes, I suppose he is a big inspiration, always has been. I mean, sadly he's passed away now. 14 years ago now. And, you know, for me, he was the closer parent, the parent that drew me in more because he was very ambitious, very driven. And he came from Mauritius, had very little. And when he came to this country, it was at a time when it was hard to really get anything coming from nowhere, really. He started out as a porter at the Dorchester and then made his way up and eventually became a chef and then a banqueting manager for the Dorchester Hotel in London. And so I think I always admired him for always working his way into the top and working very hard, you know, long hours. In fact, I suppose I'm a workaholic, very similar to how he was. And we had a very close connection. I just went everywhere with him. So it was very sad for me when he passed away because he always believed in me. When I first got into music and media, he was very excited. And he just wanted the best for me. And he always taught me to follow my dreams and do whatever made me happy.
You are really honouring his memory, aren't you? Because not only have you started this great initiative, as well helping young people as well with the singing and the songwriting. You're also writing a book. Can you tell us about that as well?
Well, I say it's finished now, and it's been a big project. It wasn't something that was planned. I don't even know what made me do it. I just sat down one day and just...
It was the workaholic thing. It's got something to do with it on top of everything else.
Maybe. It just came out of me. I just put pen to paper and figured out I was going to write a story. I mean, I was writing small stories anyway when I was at school. They were like mini books. But Changing Sky just kind of fell into my own story. I didn't say I was going to write an autobiography, but it's a fictitious adaptation of my life. A young girl called Sky, and how she falls into problems because she is an Asian female and she's what she's facing in the music industry. It's problems, whether it's with men or whether it's with fighting for a cause, it's fighting for what she wants and what she believes in. And we all face it, you know, whether you're an Asian female or not. It's supposed to be inspirational to other young people to basically try hard and achieve and never give up. And that's the message that's in the book. So there was no intention for actually writing one, it just happened.
Just happened. I'm sure for a good reason, definitely. I'm sure it's going to help a lot of people. So can you tell us how you met Billy and Louie here?
Well, Billy and Louie are amazing artists. I'm so pleased I met them. Almost like I feel God has brought them to me. You know, fantastic artists. And they were the winners from 2017 for JSS. So they kind of captivated everybody, I think. Were inspirational from the start to any other young artists as well that were just trying really hard. And I felt that, the judges agreed with me that when they entered the competition, they were kind of ahead of some of the others, not just vocally, but kind of mentally as well with what they wanted. They were always focused from the start, and that's why they won JSS. That's how I met them.
Wonderful. So Billy and Louie, I'll direct the first question to Billy. Did you always love singing from
Yeah, we've always loved singing. We've always had a passion for music anyway, because we've always been listening to our mum's music from when she was growing up. We've always loved singing, and we used to sing in our grandma's garden, and then just a few years ago, well, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, we just really started picking it up and then started songwriting as well. So it's all kind of flowed in like that, really. Yeah.
How does the songwriting work when there's two of you doing this? Is it complicated, or do you kind of does it flow?
It's usually one of us that sort of has a little idea, and then we sort of show it to each other, and we're like, well, this is bad or this is good, and then we work on it, and it just goes from there, I guess.
Okay. Do you disagree sometimes on stuff? Or is it generally kind of like...
I wish I could say no, but sometimes, but then we work it out, and then we work it out for the better. Yeah.
What do you love the most about performing and writing?
I just think, you get to show what you really think or what you really want to show to an audience, and you get to explore different concepts and themes in a way that you couldn't in another sort of career path, I guess. And it's just, we love performing live as well. Songwriting is such a great expression of how you're feeling and what you want to convey to other people as well. So it's great to connect with an audience through means of music. It's something that we're passionate about.
Now, fortunately, you're actually going to be performing for us today. What are you going to be singing and why?
We're going to be singing our single that we've just released, and it's called Changed. It's kind of a very soulful song because we're soul pop singers, and we're really happy with the song.
What's the song about? Can you give us a little inkling?
Well, when we were writing it, we had sort of a quite small deadline, a small amount of time to write it in. But sometimes we think that's sort of for the better, because you can really sort of work with the time that you've got. And when we were writing it, we didn't know where it was really going until we wrote the sort of first verse, I guess. And
it was all panned out, really.
And it's sort of about how you can change and be faced with criticism or something bad can happen, and how you can change and you can be stronger from that.
It's a great message. Really great. And how important has it been also getting the support and help from Amanda here?
Amanda's amazing. She does everything for us, sorts out everything that we need doing, and she's just always there.
We definitely wouldn't be here without Amanda, so we couldn't have done what we do without Amanda.
Wonderful. And also I wanted to ask about your mum, because I know she's here today in the studio with us. She's also great support for you, isn't she? What's that like, having her around as well?
Oh, well, we live with our mum. She's a massive part of our life. She's always there. We always joke around, and
we have a really close relationship, and obviously we wouldn't be here either without her, so we're really happy with the relationship we've got, and it's never going to change, and it's always going to be the same, so we couldn't be where we are.
I can't wait to hear you sing, guys.
Thank you.
It's really good. And Amanda, what's it like for you sort of being able to help and inspire youngsters to really go for their dreams? Because obviously you had a great example growing up, so it must be really nice for you to actually kind of do that for other people as well.
I have to say, I think I get a real buzz out of it every time. I mean, I feel inspired when I have a mentoring session with any of the artists. Sometimes they bring tears to my eyes, they bring such joy. If we've collaborated and we've written a track together, or I've taught them some great vocals and they've had an amazing session, they've done a great cover. I just feel like I'm achieving every time, every step of the way. And I'll come out and I'll probably say to my husband, oh my God, that was just such a brilliant session. You have to come down and listen to them right now. They're just so good. And I feel almost in awe of them.
Yeah.
That's what it is, because I feel like I've discovered someone that is so good, that needs to be out there, and everyone in the world needs to know how good they are. So I'm not manufacturing them, they're manufacturing themselves. I'm just guiding them and showing them. But this is what's the
lovely thing about you, because it's like you're allowing the artists to be themselves and express themselves if they want to, but also there's a genuine care there. It's not like sometimes what we find, unfortunately, out there sometimes in the music industry. So it's really nice that there are people like you out there that look after them.
Yeah, I don't agree with changing an artist and making them something that they're not. I like them to grow organically and become independent and have the chance to make their own decisions. That's what I would prefer. So, and I do it and I enjoy it. I love it every time.
Amazing. Plans for the future, very, very quickly?
So I think JSS now thinking ahead, we're looking at JSS Theatre Star, more touring. We've got a cancer research tour which happens at Christmas time, which we're really looking forward to. That's JSS singing in about 12 stores around the south of the country, promoting Changing Sky on audio CD. And then we've got perhaps Changing Sky going into theatre, more promotion, more releases from all the JSS stars, just really getting them out there more. That's what we're looking at.
Busy.
Pretty much, but not just for me, but for the artists as well.
Great. Amanda, thank you so much for coming on. And Billy and Louie, we're going to be hearing from you at the end of the programme. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, everybody, so after the break, it's all about dancing for mental health. We show you our time at the Pauline Quirk Academy doing the MHD challenge, and we'll take a look at a Zumba class with a difference. So the reason that we did the dance, through the dance, I wanted to actually show the fight against depression.
The dance is so symbolic.
Waving the flags, I think it's like saying to your worries, go away and don't come back.
I did like the dance and everything.
For example, this move, does anyone know what this one means when you do
the depression out and all the sadness out and like all the scariness out.
I see you back in the studio!
Welcome back to today's Chrissy B Show, everybody, and this part is all about dancing for good mental health. So we're going to start with the MHD challenge at the Pauline Quirk Academy. So everyone, today I'm really excited because we are here at a performing arts school called the Pauline Quirk Academy, and we are here in Welwyn Garden City today. So the students here have been learning the dance. The ages range from about 6 to 17, so it's quite a big age range. I'm going to be telling them a little bit about my story, why we put the MHD challenge together, and then we'll be doing the dance together. And the older children, I've heard, have done their own dance to the MHD challenge music. So looking forward to it. So let's go inside and see what's happening. Everybody, I'm here with Louise Krause, who's the principal here at the Pauline Quirk Academy, Welwyn Garden City. Hello, Louise.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I've been really excited to be here today, I have to say. So, can you tell us a bit about the Academy, first of all?
Yeah, so we're a professional performing arts school for 4 to 18 years, and we deliver film and TV classes, comedy and drama, and musical theatre.
Why do you think performing arts is important?
I think that it lets the individual express express themselves in a certain way. So it was that one subject where I excelled in. So I get why these guys absolutely love it as well. I mean, we've got students here what just want to make new friends, gain more confidence, and kids what actually want to do it as a career, and they are doing it as a career,
wonderful.
going for auditions, you know, and working professionally. So it's brilliant. So we've got a real diverse of students.
Wonderful. And what did you think of the MHD challenge when you first heard about it?
I thought it was brilliant. I mean, we've got all different students, like I say, from different backgrounds, different home life, and it's just a really nice thing, you know, to do something all together.
Okay. And why do you think personally it's important to talk about mental health, even to very young children, all the way up?
To make that the awareness here, and the fact that they can come to PQA, it's a safe place, and you know, especially today when we're showing the awareness that they can talk about it, you know, and they can come to PQA, and you know that's their safe environment. It's something what they enjoy, and today, you know, makes them aware.
Okay. And what did you think of their performances today?
Oh, it was brilliant. They did so well. Obviously, we're not a dance school. We're a performing arts school, so we're mainly with the drama. So you know, dance, even though we do it within musical theatre, I think they did really well picking up the routine.
Wonderful. So the reason that we did the dance, through the dance, I wanted to actually show the fight against depression. So you know some of the moves that we have in there, right? What are some of the moves? What the punching moves, For example, this move. Does anyone know what this one means when you do?
All the depression out and all the sadness out and like all the scariness out. And just get all the happiness in.
The aim is, definitely to get the happiness in. Are you ready? DJ, hit the music. And turn. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Get out. Stamp to the side. Shake it off. Middle to the side. Ready to go this way. Stop, stop, stop. Step back. And right. Forward. Step back and right and shake your ankles. Stop and crush. Slam and crush. Together. Up, 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 up. Freestyle. Go ahead. Freestyle. What do you like about this school and performing arts?
Well, it's just a way to like express yourself with your friends and great teachers. It's just really nice.
Thomas, what do you like about performing yourself, and what's your speciality?
I'm really into dance, and I enjoy doing script work.
And what do you like about performing?
I like how as soon as you get into PQA you feel confident and you just want to put yourself out there.
For me, it's a way to escape and to just have fun, you know, and be with my friends.
So when you first heard about the Mental Health Dance Challenge, what did you think?
Well, it was for a great cause and, you know, raising awareness, and it's more common now.
What would you say, what message would you take away from everything that we've done here today, would you say?
Because a lot of people do have it, you need to know, that it's important.
Just because I might have a problem doesn't mean I'm different from everyone else. I liked how some people in PQA might have some problems, and I liked how they could be able to express themselves and try their best.
A lot of young people at the moment do struggle with mental illness, and it's such a problem, and I think talking about it is such a big deal, and it really does help to talk about it.
Was there anything in the dance in particular that kind of struck a chord with you, or that you would say maybe was your favourite move?
Probably just sort of strutting my stuff, you know, just sort of showing that I can do it, and it's good,
So I would like to congratulate the Pauline Quirk Academy here in Welwyn Garden City for successfully completing the MHD challenge. Well done! everybody, now it's time to take a look at a Zumba class with a difference.
My name is Jean Halkett.
My name is Alicia.
My name is Rebecca.
My name is Mercedes.
My name is Trishna.
My name's Ela.
My name's Anisha. I love teaching inclusive dance because it really brings people together from all backgrounds, ages, abilities. I teach people who have disabilities or long-term conditions alongside students who don't have a disability or a long-term condition. And the whole idea is it's bringing everyone together. We're all moving. We do what we feel is comfortable, and when people come through the door, it's a safe, inclusive space. I was involved in a high-speed car accident. So literally overnight, I had physical injuries, but also what happened was it affected my mental health, and I actually had post-traumatic stress disorder and suffered with depression and anxiety. And it was actually dance that pulled me through. I found myself part of a community. I also have a long-term condition myself called ulcerative colitis, which is an unpredictable condition, and it's essentially where my immune system attacks my gut. But when I come and teach these dance classes and I have all these amazing people around me, it allows me to forget what's going on and actually just be me. It's such an honor and privilege to be teaching these amazing people, and I really feel like we found our own space to really just be ourselves with no judgment and just really, really be free to enjoy the music, enjoy moving, and just be a little bit crazy. And I'm just so happy to actually teach dance. It's amazing, one of the best things I've ever done.
I love being able to move to the music as much as I can. I enjoy the company, we just laugh, we have fun, and the exercise is brilliant for my upper body. And I wake up in the morning and nothing aches. It's brilliant.
It is amazing because I go to other classes and see everybody super fit, and here is everybody's fit, but nobody looks at anybody. In this class, the music is excellent. It's full of life. It's full of energy at all levels. You look in every corner, there's a smile, and you really can feel that your body's working to the max. Inclusive dance is helping me actually to feel better, to be more flexible.
I do inclusive dance because it's so good. It brings out so much energy, and it's just absolutely brilliant.
Recently I had an operation, and I remember going to the doctor and saying, "Can I dance? Can I go to inclusive dance?" And he said, "Yes, you can dance." It makes me happy, and I love coming here. I love seeing the people around me. We all smile. You can tell that we are all happy. It's like going to a party. In fact, sometimes you want more. It's like, is it really time to go? Can we have one more?
I have multiple sclerosis, which is a condition that affects the brain and the spinal cord. With inclusive dance, as long as you're moving, then that's what's important, and dance makes me so happy. It's a way to keep moving, and with MS, multiple sclerosis, it's really important to keep your strength and to build up your muscles and to keep flexible.
It's really important to me because I have 2 left feet and no rhythm whatsoever. With inclusive dancing, I can do it at my own pace. I have quality time with my daughters, so all 3 of us go together and we have great fun laughing and dancing, and the hour goes very, very quickly. So this way, it's one way of relieving stress.
when I hear these things, it makes me realise why I do what I do, that it's actually much deeper than just having a bit of fun and coming together. There are tangible benefits to inclusive dance, which we know there are, but it's wonderful actually to hear people, hear my students telling me this is how it's made a difference to me. As I said, I feel so privileged and so lucky to be teaching such an amazing group of people, but also to have the opportunity to share my love of dance with all these people who also love to dance as well.
So these are two of my daughters. I am 70 years young.
70 years young, not old, young.
Young.
Because dance keeps you youthful.
Full, that's it.
There we go.
It keeps you flexible, it keeps you moving, it gives you the good feel factor, and it always makes me feel that I'm enjoying myself.
Thank you very much. So after the break, we speak to our resident autism news correspondent, Anna Kennedy, and her guest, multi-award-winning Siena Castellon, a national recognized neurodiversity advocate and anti-bullying campaigner. And we also have our workout of the week with Natalia Katowska. Hi, I'm Chrissy B, host of the UK's only TV programme dedicated to mental health and well-being, The Chrissy B Show, which airs on MyTV Sky 191 every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Follow our social media on YouTube, Instagram and Twitter at Chrissy B Show and our Facebook page, The Chrissy B Show. For more information, visit chrissybshow.tv. So let's go inside and see what's happening. Everyone has problems, right? Everyone goes through things. But the important thing that we were trying to get across today is that you don't have to stay alone with those problems, right? You can open up and talk about them.
If you don't tell nobody, you're keeping it inside and you're making yourself more worried.
Absolutely fantastic dancing and stomping out those emotions.
Yeah, that was fun. I've been practicing in PE lessons for the warm-up, so they've been showing me some good dance moves.
Welcome back to the Chrissy B Show, everybody. So now it's time to welcome back Anna Kennedy, who is our autism news correspondent, and her guest, Siena Castellon. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Hello.
So we're going to be speaking to you in just a moment, Siena. But first of all, we always get the updates with Anna.
It just seems like I saw you last week. The time just flies by. We had our charity football match, which was amazing. And we were so lucky with the weather as well, because obviously we've had a bit of
it's been
hit and miss with the weather. We've now closed our date for the Autism's Got Talent for Ruislip, so we've got now to look through them all and choose. We've got the Hero Awards closing date September the 6th, so still a few days to go. So if you'd like to nominate somebody, we've got 12 categories, and I will be choosing my Special Recognition Award, which is again is going to be tough. So lots going on. We're planning for next year already. So just busy.
As usual. But you love it, don't you?
I do.
Okay, and how do you know Siena? How did you meet?
Well, Siena is one of my ambassadors, and she was one of our finalists at the Hero Awards. So that's how I met Siena. And I've been watching her and all the amazing things that she does, but I won't steal her glory. I'll let Siena tell you all about what she does.
Siena, so why does Anna consider you a hero then? What have you been up to? What do you do for autism?
Well, it's always great when someone considers you a hero, especially someone like Anna Kennedy, who's a real icon in the autism community.
Thank you.
I started my website, QL Mentoring, when I was 13.
Wow.
To support and mentor children who are autistic, but also children with learning differences.
Okay.
I found that there actually weren't that many resources online. I'm autistic, dyslexic, dyspraxic, and I also have ADHD. And a lot of the resources I found were geared towards the parents and not towards the children.
Okay, interesting.
So when I created my website, I made sure to include little tidbits of information like, you know, what to do in the school environment, very child specific.
Yeah.
And then from there, I decided to start my Neurodiversity Celebration Week, which aims to flip the narrative from focusing on the negatives of learning differences to focusing on the positives, and to empower children with learning differences, and to show them that you can still be incredibly successful.
Yeah.
I was really happy to run that event this year, and we had 318,000 students take part.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that big, and we were supported by 23 charities and organizations, including Anna Kennedy Online.
Wow, how did that feel, like achieving so much and being able to sort of spread your message to so many people? It
was great. I thought that we were going to get very few schools. I was thinking like in the tens. And then when so many applied and so many took part in the event, I was just overwhelmed with like happiness that now there were so many kids who were now going to hear this message. And I got emails about this one boy in particular who has ADHD.
Yeah.
And he was so depressed about it. It really affected his self-esteem, and he felt like because he couldn't concentrate in the classroom, he wasn't going to have a successful career. Okay. And through the Neurodiversity Week, he was told that actually your ADHD could be a superpower. It can help you think creatively and differently, and that could be one of your strengths to succeeding in the world.
I can imagine how liberating that must be for someone to think sort of like, okay, I've got this condition and it's like, that's it, I can't be successful in life, it's, you know, that's it. I'm not talking about absolutely any issue that, for example, a person is diagnosed with, and then to sort of hear that, well, actually, you can turn this around and it can work to your advantage and you can really use it for something great. It must be so relief. We must have felt relief, must have felt excited.
Well, he's a really changed person now.
Yeah.
He's so proud to have ADHD and to be part of the neurodiverse community. And it's great to get that message out there because so often it's a negative message and people believe that if you're dyslexic, dyspraxic, autistic, that you're not going to be able to have a prosperous career, which is just wrong.
But where did you get that from though? I mean, because how come, for example, you didn't sort of see like the negative side as a lot of people do? And how come your understanding was so like sharp from the beginning and like, because you were 13?
I mean, I've been diagnosed with so many different neurodiversities, and it's just been, each one has been a journey in itself. And when I first started getting diagnosed with dyslexia and dyspraxia, it was so negative. There were teachers who told me, everyone's a little bit dyslexic, so you don't need any reasonable adjustments. Or you're not dyslexic, you're just lazy and stupid.
Oh, goodness.
Which I got told so many times.
I can't believe people say things like that.
Especially teachers who have been educated.
Well,
I don't understand. I saw that post.
Did you see that on social media where a teacher said, mum said to the teacher, my son's just been diagnosed with autism. He said, oh, well, it looks like he's destined to carry dustbins then. And it was just like, not that there's anything wrong with being a dustbin man,
but it's
just like, why would you say that?
I
It's
don't
just
understand people
But Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, they're autistic, and they're one of the most successful people in the world.
Yeah. Amazing. So I can see why you love Siena so much.
She's got a book. Do you want to say about your book? Give you a plug?
Yeah, go on.
I've got this book coming out with Jessica Kingsley Publishing. It's a survival guide for teen autistic girls. I'm really happy to have been able to write it. It's a guide that I wished was available when I had been newly diagnosed. And oftentimes, autism, it focuses on the male stereotype. And so it's great to have a resource that I created that's for girls in particular, and girls in the younger age group.
Amazing. Gosh, you've achieved so much and you're so young.
Thank you. She's a role model.
Yes, exactly. What about future plans, Siena? I'm sure you have many. I'm seeing a similarity between you two. It's a bit scary, actually.
World domination.
Well, I want to run my Neurodiversity Celebration Week again. I've changed the dates to March 16th to March 20th.
Okay.
That way, schools in the States can take part because they get out a bit earlier for summer vacation.
Nice.
I'm hoping to grow it and make it more global, and to also get funding so that I can provide more resources to the schools and have more of an impact.
Amazing. All the best with that. I'm sure you're going to do really well.
Thank you so much.
Anna, any final words you want to say about
well, I'm off with another one of my ambassadors, my new ambassador from Ireland. So that's Daniel Doherty. We're going off to Cork Okay. And we're going to be speaking. And because of Autumn's Got Talent as well, being on television just recently with Katie Krause, I've been inundated with people who want to audition or they want me to speak. So I'm off to Glasgow as well next year. So it's all exciting stuff, but I've just got to make sure I can fit it all in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. You want to do everything, don't you? But, you know.
I know, but it's all positive.
Just sleepless, like you do already.
Yeah, it's all positive, but it's just like you just got to pace yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, my love.
Thank you.
It was lovely meeting you.
It was lovely to
really
meet you as
inspirational
well.
young woman. Thank you so much. So everyone, now it's time to go to our fitness expert, Natalia Kotowska, with our workouts of the week.
Hey guys, it's again me, Natalia Kotowska, and Can You Do It With Nat, your fitness expert. And again, today we're in the park, lovely weather, nothing better. Take your mat and exercise with us. But before you do it, please make sure with your specialist, with the doctor, if you're capable to do all the exercise. First exercise we're gonna go for, it's called the S squat with the jump. So let's go. Gonna go all the way down. Make sure your knees do not cross your toe line, open your chest, back flat. You're gonna jump high up, land softly. Land softly, make sure you save your knees, you protect your joints all the time. All the way up, down, and try to go for at least 20 of those. Let's say 20. Then we're gonna move on to our mat. So we're on our mat, team. Try to make sure your feet, your knees, your hips are more or less 90-degree angle. We're gonna lie flat and we're gonna try to push our hips as far, as high as possible. All the way up. Squeeze your bum, belly button in, hold it here for a few seconds, all the way down. All the way up. One more time. Breathe in, breathe out, all the way up. This exercise is called the bridges. So make sure you do it again 20 times. Once you finish this one, we're gonna move on to our ab exercise. Your feet are in a diamond shape. Feet, knees, hips, diamond shape. You're gonna raise your hands up, arms up. You're gonna go as slow as you can down. Super slow. Control it, control it, control it. Hands on the floor, touch, shoot all the way up. So on the way down, you wanna slow it down, slow motion. Once you touch the floor, you can speed up all the way up. One more time, all the way down. Hold your feet on the floor and up. And repeat that 20 times if you can. Once you go for a whole cycle, take a break, up to 1 minute. And if you can, repeat those exercises 3 times in a row. Thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you so much for exercising with me, and I will see you next time.
Thank you very much to Natalia there. So I know the weather in the UK is up and down, but we all love a bit of ice cream, whatever the weather, don't we? So after the break, we have on our nutritionist, Severine Menem, showing us how to prepare super yummy and healthy ice creams without a dedicated ice cream machine. And of course, we have Billy and Louie singing their song, Changed. I did put the dance together because the dance actually shows the fight against depression. So as you know, you've got some punching moves in there, you've got that throwing out anything that's negative. So when you're actually doing the dance, just remember that the reason behind it is like you saying, I don't accept to be put down by any kind of problem, and I'm going to fight back.
We think it's a really, really important thing for them to be aware of being mentally and emotionally well as succeeding with their academic success. So when we heard about this dance, we just thought it was amazing.
We like to encourage students to open up if they are going through any problem and let them know that it's okay to talk, that it's okay if you're going through a problem, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Waving the flags, I think it's like saying to your worries, go away and don't come back.
I found the dance, I thought everybody enjoyed it because it could represent our big and small feelings.
Stop, stop, stop! Stop, 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 step back and point and wave! Step and crush! Step and crush! Step and crush!
Do you think this challenge is so important?
I think it's very important because it's a very interactive way for young people to take part and know the stigma around mental health and actually make a change.
It was really energetic and everyone took part in it and really got in there.
I think it's more important because of the actual mental health, not like going on the telly, like the mental health part, because it's quite important. Like if you just ignore it, then a lot of bad things could happen.
I think it's really important in our school we do take it seriously. Our children are really young, but obviously we want to talk to them about feelings and to recognise the different feelings that they have.
Optimus, are you ready? Yeah! Are you sure? Yeah! Let's go! And turn! 2, 1, 2, 3, get out!
Great pleasure to present you with our official Chrissy B Show participative certificate.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Welcome back to today's Chrissy B Show, everybody. So now it's time to welcome back our lovely nutritionist, Severine Menem, and she's going to be showing us how to prepare super yummy and healthy ice creams without having to use an ice cream machine. Welcome to the show, Severine.
Hi, Chrissy.
How are you?
Good, thank you. And yourself?
I'm very well, thank you. Excited to see what you're going to do for us here. We're just prepping, aren't we, the ice cream, because we can't actually do the whole thing here.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 3 different recipes, super simple.
I have indeed.
Yes. So why ice cream in particular?
I'm just in love with ice cream, any type of ice cream. And after a while, you want to eat very healthy ice cream when you eat that much ice cream, especially when it's hot in the summer.
Yeah.
So there are very easy way to make super healthy ice cream without a machine.
Wonderful. So can you talk us through it then?
Yes. So I'll just start with a bit of theory. So the way to make healthy ice cream, I would say, is using some simple ingredients and very low sugar, very few sugar. Yeah. So you've got 3 different bases. You can use either coconut milk, so we're going to do one recipe with that, or a fruit, such as banana or avocado, or some milk, so either dairy milk or dairy-free milk.
Okay.
So that's the base. Then you've got the sweet, because ice cream is usually sweet, you need to have some kind of sweetness.
Yeah.
So we can use either the fruits, which has a natural sugar, or you can use, what can you use? Vanilla extract. It's all here.
It's all here, yeah.
Vanilla extract, or if you really want to use a proper sweetener, I would use maple syrup or stevia. Which are natural substances.
Okay. Wow.
And in terms of tools, because you don't need a machine, but you still need some tools, you need one thing absolutely, which would be either a high-speed food processor or a blender, just to make sure that it's really smooth and perfectly mixed. And then either you prepare with frozen ingredients and it's ready. Once it's blended, it's ready. Or you put it in recipients, such as that. And then what's in frozen, you do some really nice scoops.
Yeah.
Or you can use this. The advantage with that is you can have some mini lollies. You can even count calories if you want, and you've got like nice colors, and yeah, that could be funny. So that's if you use like cold ingredients and then you put it in the freezer for like, let's say 5 to 6 hours.
Nice.
So let's start with the first one. The most simple one would be banana ice cream.
Okay.
With ingredients, banana, actually frozen banana, and a bit of milk.
Okay.
First, about frozen banana. I'm going to share my deepest mistake the first time I did it. I thought frozen banana, you take a really ripe banana, place in the freezer, and then once it's frozen, you take it back and you just peel it.
Okay.
But as you can see, that's a frozen banana.
Okay.
You can't really open it, and it's really squishy.
Squishy, yeah.
Yeah, not great.
Okay.
So what you should do instead is to use a very ripe banana, such as that, open it, place it in a simple plastic bag, freeze it, and then once it's frozen, you use a blender, frozen banana. You would need like 1 or 2 tablespoons, so that's very little like that, of any kind of milk, because otherwise it won't mix very nicely.
Okay.
And then that's it. If the banana is not ripe enough, you can always add some vanilla extract.
Right, okay. It's very simple then.
Very simple. And if it's properly frozen, you can usually have it straight away.
Oh, okay.
And as you can see, it's super healthy.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't really say, you know,
yeah.
It's like a proper fruit and a sip of milk.
Yeah.
So that's the first one.
Okay.
The second one is using a banana again, but we're going to make it chocolatey. So we will need a frozen banana again, then 1 tablespoon, so that's a tablespoon of cocoa. But I would use the raw and unsweetened, just to make sure you've got just the best. I like when it's crunchy, so I would use some coconut nibs.
Yeah.
So up to, again, 1 tablespoon. Okay. And for the flavor, I'm a big fan of peanut butter.
Yeah.
So peanut butter, almond butter, this kind of thing. And again, depending on how you like, you like it very frozen or not, you can have it straight away because the banana is frozen, or you can leave it in the fridge, in the freezer a bit longer.
Okay.
So that's the second one, and that was using banana as a base. Now we're going to have coconut milk as the base.
I'm loving this one already. When you say coconut milk, I love coconut milk.
Yes. That's the one I was usually use for any fruity ice cream, like with berries, like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, all that. The only thing is, I would say you have to pay attention to the quality of the coconut milk. I would go for only coconut milk, no other ingredients. Yeah. The reason for that is usually when it's only coconut milk, you've got some kind of liquid that you can use, that we would remove and use for smoothies, and you would use the more thick part for the ice cream. Okay. And so I would use like a can of that, removing the liquid, and about a cup of which is all that of fruits. Okay. Mixed together again.
Just those 2 ingredients?
Just those 2.
Wow.
But if you use a lot of sugar, again, I would use some vanilla extract, probably, I don't know, half a teaspoon, which is half of that, up to 1, it depends how sweet you like it.
Okay. And how long would you put that in the freezer? Because obviously we didn't use anything frozen.
No, we haven't used that. Well, it depends on your freezer. Okay. But I would say you have to at least leave it for 5 to 6 hours. Okay. Unless there is nothing in the freezer.
Yeah. Or you could just drink it.
Yeah, you could drink it, but the idea is to have like ice cream.
I know. Okay, wonderful.
But yeah, that's the thing. So see, that's pretty simple. One thing about that, it's actually called nice cream.
Nice cream, okay.
When it's healthy, so if you Google that, you can find a lot more recipes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Severine, and we'll see you again next time.
Absolutely, thank you.
Okay, everybody, so we're almost at the end of today's program, and if you have a story that you would like to share, please do get in touch with us by emailing info@chrissybshow.tv. You can also tweet or Instagram @ChrissyBShow, or leave a message on our Facebook page, The Chrissy B Show. If you'd like to know more about my mental health journey, please visit mylifeafterdepression.com. And if you want more information about this program, it's chrissybshow.tv. So now to end the program, we have Billy and Louie singing Changed.
Once upon a time, I was foolish and I was blind, but now I've changed and I am not the same. The one I used to be, I left behind. Heartbreak bleeding on the bathroom floor. Your words cut me like a chainsaw, but I held on to what's true. I've changed, and I like it. I ain't gonna fight it. I made a decision. It's something I believe in. You made me different, but that's just how I'm living now. It feels like yesterday I was accustomed to all this pain, but I learned how to walk away, and I found a way to change. Heartbreak bleeding on the bathroom floor. Your words cut me like a chainsaw. I held on to what's true. I changed, I like it. I ain't gonna fight it. I've made a decision. It's something I believe in. You made me different. That's just how I'm living now. A decision, it's something I believe in. You made me different, but that's just how I'm living now.